Chief mediator Koffi Annan will be in town once again, barely 2 months after his last visit. And as he had promised last time, he is expected to review the progress made so far in the implementation of the Agenda 4 reforms. Despite government protestations last time that indeed much progress had been achieved, Annan's dissatisfaction was all too clear.
Kenyans are concerned that the window of opportunity to deliver reform is rapidly closing.
For starters, the United States government has repeatedly called for the quickening of the pace of reforms, going to the extent of issuing a travel ban against the Attorney General Amos Wako for his allegedly being an obstacle to change. Annan's visit also comes barely a week after the International Criminal Court's prosecutor Luis Moreno Ocampo sought permission from the ICC bench to open a case against perpetrators of the post-election violence. And with Eminent Central MP Gitobui Manyara's bill for a special tribunal apparently headed for defeat in Parliament, Annan and his team are expected to exert pressure on the government to put in place a local mechanism to try the masterminds of the post-election violence, bearing in mind that the ICC process can only deal with a handful of cases.
Mr. Speaker, I plead with the honourable members.
But in an apparently well-timed move, Prime Minister Raila Odinga is to address some of the issues that are likely to be raised by Annan in Parliament tomorrow. According to a statement from Raila's office, the Prime Minister will use the Prime Minister's question time in the afternoon to make a progress report to the House on the implementation of the reform agenda, specifically focusing on all the 4 agendas that were agreed upon by the creation of the Grand Coalition government. Annan will be joined by Graca Machel in the discussions with President Kibaki and Prime Minister Raila Odinga on Sunday. But first, he is expected to chair a private meeting on the board of directors of the Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa between Wednesday to Friday. Hussein Mohammed, Citizen TV.